What's up, horror fiends? Welcome back to Movie Man, where we don't just play games, we survive them. Today, we're unraveling Blumhouse's Truth or Dare, because who wouldn't want to play a game where the stakes are death, the dares are insane, and the truths are, well, also insane. Okay, so we open on Giselle. She's at a gas station in Mexico, minding her business when bam. The creepy cashier hits her with the Truth or Dare challenge. Now, to be fair, if a random dude in a creepy gas station asks me this, I'm running. But Giselle's like, yeah, okay, let's get it over with, and ends up straight up burning a lady alive. Like, real casual. We're only 5 minutes in, and we've already hit Final Destination levels of, nope. And you know, while everyone's freaking out, I'm thinking, why does she not have a backup plan for this? The rules are so simple. Truth. You tell the truth or die. Dare. Complete it or die. Get real, people. If I'm playing this game, I'm calling the shots. If I gotta tell the truth, it's gonna be I don't know why my favorite pizza topping is pineapple. There's no way I'm burning anyone alive, okay. So we jump to the main squad of horror victims, and I gotta say, this crew is a walking disaster. Olivia's a serious college student who somehow hasn't learned how not to make bad life decisions, but hey, she's the lead, so we're all in. Then we've got Marky, the cheater with a dead dad complex. Not to mention, she's like the worst possible friend to have at a slumber party. Lucas, the guy who should be the token hottie, but has about as much personality as a bag of Doritos. Penelope, the I'm too cool for school party girl who's just here to down tequila and talk about how she totally went to rehab. No, really, she did. And, of course, Ronnie. He's the guy who thinks he can hook up with every girl in the group but somehow always manages to fail miserably. And then there's Tyson, the resident wannabe doctor who hasn't figured out that his med school applications are not the place for drug dealing. Buddy, I love your ambition, but I don't think the full ride scholarship comes with a complimentary court date. Now, they head to Mexico for spring break. The stakes are high because, well, it's spring break, duh. And in horror movies, nothing good ever happens on vacation, especially when a creepy guy named Carter lures them into the creepiest church for a game of Truth or Dare. Okay, so now the game starts. This is where Truth or Dare cranks up the volume and delivers its first wave of absolutely insane moments. Everyone's playing along, daring each other to do ridiculous things, from streaking to making out with each other to, well, living out their worst truths. But then we hit the part that really drags you into this mess. Carter drops the bomb. He's the demon who cursed this whole game. He's basically the Uber driver who picks you up from the airport and then tells you your destination is your funeral. Now, every truth comes with a consequence, and every dare has life or death stakes. This guy is playing the long game on all these poor idiots. As if their lives weren't complicated enough, the curse doesn't stop at the church. Olivia starts seeing the Truth or Dare symbol everywhere. Not only does it mess with her mind, but it also screws with her social life. The game keeps calling out truths from their pasts, the things they've tried to bury. Olivia, for example, has a seriously messed up history with her friend Marky, stemming from a huge betrayal involving a suicide. This isn't just campy teen slasher stuff, this is layered psychological horror. Blumhouse really dove into the depths of guilt and regret here. So as the group starts getting picked off one by one, we go deeper into their psyches. Each death isn't just random, it's tied to their own personal hell. Take Lucas, he's dared to publicly confess his feelings for Olivia, revealing a love triangle that's already created some bad blood between him, Marky, and Olivia. But guess what? That truth doesn't get him out of the game. It just gets him closer to the demon's next kill. The true horror of Truth or Dare isn't just in the deaths, but in how each of these characters is forced to confront their pasts. Every truth exposed makes them more vulnerable, and more human than we initially thought. Think about it, these kids aren't just getting killed because they're unlucky, they're getting killed because they've all been carrying this guilt around for so long, and the game feeds off that weakness. Now, let's talk about the big bad, Calax. The demon. The real star of the show. Calax is an ancient spirit who's been cursed into this game, and its presence gives the film its strongest edge. It's a constant reminder that some evils are more ancient than anything we can imagine. This demon isn't about jump scares or blood, It's about manipulating fear at a psychological level, playing with your deepest secrets. The fact that Kallax's power grows as the game continues gives the horror a slow burn vibe, just like the greatest psychological horrors out there. Things get crazier when Olivia realizes she's not going to escape unless she takes drastic measures. She confronts the demon head-on in one of the most shocking moments of the film. The ending is both a clever twist and a gut punch, as Olivia dares Kallax to continue playing, spreading the game worldwide. It's the ultimate consequence of trying to manipulate fate, because now, the game isn't just confined to a small group of friends. It's viral. It's everywhere. One of the more nuanced aspects of this movie is how it dissects the toxic friendships that define these characters' relationships. From Markie's guilt over her father's suicide to Olivia's betrayal, the curse doesn't just kill them physically. It kills their relationships and forces them to face the damage they've caused to others. The movie suggests that the most terrifying part of growing up isn't just the monsters or demons we face, it's confronting the damage we've done to the people closest to us. Every death is a metaphor for that. Truth or Dare might not be a perfect film, but it's an enjoyable ride through some serious horror tropes. It combines the best elements of a supernatural horror with the teen slasher genre, and it really knows how to push those emotional buttons. The game itself is an evil twist on a childhood pastime, making every round feel more like a nightmare. Plus, there's something irresistible about the characters' dynamic. They're deeply flawed, but that's what makes them so real. The stakes feel personal. The horror is psychological as much as it is physical. If you're in the mood for a horror flick that's more than just gory kills and jump scares, Truth or Dare is the movie that messes with your mind, your friendships, and your very soul. By the end, you'll be questioning your own truths, and your dare to survive. So, next time someone asks, Truth or Dare? You might want to just pick truth, or better yet, pass. We all know how this ends.